Welcome to Tidbit Talkin. Here's some ideas about boatloads of entertainment media. Some serious, others not so much. Generally only spoilers for whatever's currently featured, and a bit of vague references to other things in a shared universe. Now with all of that out of the way, here we go. While Victor is posing as a simple college student, one of his earliest model Doombots must be ruling over Latveria in an attempt at some boring old test run action. Though they're probably called something different at this point in time, given the whole not taking a supervillain identity yet thing. Ben's transformation takes the longest because it's far less drastic than everybody else's. Something about solids being the most stable state of matter and therefore not really getting so uncontrollable during reactionary crap. Also, muscles, even not so organic ones, take much time and energy to develop. Speaking of which, dude's ever-changing physiology is likely consuming his own flesh for fuel during its literal rock-hard bod creation metabolic hoopla. Anyway, Reed noticed his friend getting partially unconventionally stoned in the middle of the night. Hence him not being so surprised when said cement sir showed up later. Johnny actually having to verbally say flame on for full ignition is because of a placebo effect deal where he's been hoping that hard to utter on accident magic words could help him control things all throughout that first super empowered night. Not video game associated Rockman thought up his famous catchphrase while hanging around with those dudes he knocked out so the others could decipher their situation. Mr. Grimm really gets into shouting said emblematic expression later because after realizing his emotional state can de-transform him, he's using it to psych himself up during combat scenarios and make sure unwanted defenselessness doesn't occur. Also, Guy with a Rock Johnson instinctively knows how to navigate Doom's lair because figuring out directional malarkey has always been a huge part of his life as a pilot. This is also how he got back to everyone so easily earlier, despite wandering around the city in an incredibly upset, focus-lacking state. This laser moves so slow and awkwardly because that Comet Colossus which touched their psyches while physically mutating them also kind of fulfilled Dr. Richards' sorta deeply buried wish of the aforementioned object not friend thing never being able to cause any pain like what was unleashed upon his old pal Victor ever again. Endings are a pain, but all of you are fantastic. See ya.